What's up guys, my name is Kenta, and in today's video we're going to talk about over leveraging and not only how detrimental it could be to you as a trader, but also how to recognize and eliminate it from your trading so that you can become a more consistently profitable trader. Alright guys, let's just hop right into it. I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible. Okay, so over leveraging, like I said, is one of the most detrimental things you can do as a trader and in trading. Okay, and you want to avoid it at all costs. All right, now what is over leveraging? Based off the Cambridge Dictionary online, an over leveraged person or business has borrowed too much money in relation to their ability to pay it back. Okay, let's just cut the fat off of that entire sentence and let's break it down in regards to trading. What I believe to be over leveraging, simply put, is a lack of proper risk management. Okay, because if you are managing your risk properly, then you would not have been over leveraging. Okay, because you would have, you know exactly how much you're risking, and that would be the cutoff. That would be your risk. Okay, now to understand what over leveraging is, you want to understand what leverage is, and based off of the market that you're trading, you want to understand what that looks like. So whether it's crypto and or whether it's the Forex market or the stock market, you want to understand what that looks like in your platform. So a lot of times crypto is like, it'll show as like 1, 25x, 50x, and you can, it's a moving scale. And when it comes to like, the Forex, like with MT4, MT5, they'll have it in lot sizes as the volume, and you want to understand how much money is moving with the different amount of points or pips. If this all sounds very, unfamiliar to you, do some research, find out about this. Don't start trading if you don't understand what this means. Okay. Now, why do we over leverage? Well, there's really two reasons. It's greed and fear. Obviously, as traders, we're trying to make money. And we have these huge aspirations and dreams to make, we want to live the good life, right? But that causes us to feel greed, and trying to flip accounts from like $100 to $1 million is just unrealistic. Is it possible? Yes, it's definitely possible, but it's not realistic. Okay. And fear, I see this in a lot of times it's, people trying to make their money back as quickly as possible, especially when you lose a lot of money quickly. You want to make a lot of money back quickly, which causes you to over leverage. And then, the more you over leverage, the lot quicker you lose more money. And then it's just a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle. All right. And you don't want to end up feeling like this guy. You don't want to be sitting here in the damn desert, in the Death Valley, just sitting here with a shirt off, crying about, he lost, 50% of his account and he doesn't know what to do. And now he's got to make back 100% of the account just to break even. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be like the 99% of traders that freaking lose. And you don't want to be a crab in the bucket and just be like, feeling these emotions. You want to overcome these emotions. Excuse me, what the heck just happened? Okay. So, now what are a couple examples of over leveraging specifically when it comes to trading? These are the three things that I chose. Okay. Adding to losing trades, taking large positions in accordance to your account size, and Hail Mary trades. Okay, so adding to losing trades. And now if you've been trading for a while, you've probably seen this already, or this has happened to you already. But like, let's just say, you've already seen it, but like, just imagine, it's the chart's going, it's moving up, and you add, like, I'm going to short this, and it just keeps going up, and you're like, oh my goodness, now I'm in drawdown, and you haven't set your stop loss, so you're just going to add another position. And you just keep doing this type of thing, and it just keeps going against you. And either you're moving your stop loss, or you haven't put a stop loss at all, and you're not considering it. And like, let's just say you have 4 positions and they're all in red and all in drawdown. Maybe this first position you weren't over leveraged, But as soon as you started putting this second and third position, now you're way over leveraged. You don't really know what you're risking. Maybe you do, but you know, at this point, maybe you're down 20%, 30%, 40% of your account. You don't want to do something like that. Okay, so I say don't be adding to losing trades. Can you do it if you're managing your risk properly? If it's part of your trading plan, go for it. Number two, the taking large positions. I mean, really, it just kind of comes down to, like, you know, if you are risking like 20 to 30% of your account, that's a pretty large position. Okay, and you better have confidence in your edge and be ready to lose that amount if that's what you're risking. Okay, I say don't take large positions if you're you know, you're not confident in it. Okay. And number three, Hail Mary trades. I put this in red because you absolutely do not want to do any Hail Mary trades. Basically, that means that, you know, you just lost, you know, a certain amount of money and you want to make it all back right in this very moment. Maybe you lost, like I said, 20, 30% in one trade, and now you're trying to make that entire 20, 30% back in another trade, meaning that you're going to risk that, maybe that exact same amount again, and you just take another loss. Now you're down, you know, 50, 60% of your account. You just don't want to do any Hail Mary trades like that. It's just take a break, step away from the charts, you know? Yeah, step away from the charts. Now, how do you avoid over leveraging? Now, I put three things. Obviously, number one, and I keep saying this over and over, it really just comes down to proper risk management. Okay. If you need help with that, I have a video on risk management. I'll put that in the link in the description. Number two, stick to your trading plan. Hopefully you guys have a trading plan. That means that you would have something written down that basically have the rules and about, you know, how you manage trades, how you enter, exit, what your risk management, a bunch of different things, you know. But if you have a trading plan and you're sticking to your rules of your trading plan, then you wouldn't be over leveraging. Okay. And number three, have confidence in your edge or your strategy, right? So how do you build confidence in your edge and strategy? Well, hopefully either you got, you know, a strategy from, you know, maybe a mentor, or you bought a course or something. And you've been practicing, you've been back testing, forward testing, you know, you've been trading it, you know, and you journal about it. And so that's, you know, building confidence in your edge. Okay. And that would help you to avoid over leveraging, because you would be doing all of these three things here, especially proper risk management, which would keep you from being overexposed. Okay. Now this graph here, you might have seen this before, but basically the more loss you incur, the greater amount of gain it was required to just break even. So, you know, if you've lost 10%, then you have to make back, you know, that 10% and 1.1%. And once you get down to 30%, now you got to make back your 30% and 12.9% just to break even. And then it just goes, you know, bigger and bigger. Obviously, with like 50%, you have to make back 100. So now you have to make, you know, 100% of your money just to break even. And then 70, you know, even more, 233.3%. So, you know, really practice proper risk management. Don't over leverage. If you over leverage, that just means that you're putting on this greater amount of risk here, knowingly or unknowingly, and the amount of money that you have to make to just break even and get back to after you had just taken that loss is even greater. And you could just continue the cycle of just losing more money and having to make more money back, and you don't want to be in that cycle. Okay. Now, this is a quote from Warren Buffett. Basically says, it takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. I like this quote because I've been in this sort of position in trading before, where basically I have, you know, worked, you know, or traded for a long amount of time, you know, for a couple weeks, and in a matter of, you know, one trade, I've lost, you know, all plus more of what it took me 2 weeks to build. So, you know, maybe it took me 20 hours to make, you know, I don't know, $5,000, and then I lost it all in 5 minutes, right? And more, right? So you don't want to be in that position. You want to practice proper risk management. that's really the big point here in this whole video. I hope you guys take home is just practice proper risk management, and that will help you avoid over leveraging. Obviously you want to have an edge that you've been back testing and you have confidence in, and you're making money, right? You want to have confidence in it, so when you do take losses, it doesn't cause you to just jump into like throw in these Hail Mary trades and to put on a huge amount of risk. And yeah, stick to your trading plan. If you guys like videos like this, please subscribe and smash the like button. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to reach me, I'm on Instagram at leftsidetrader, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and you're finding great success in your trading, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.